Bobby Forch lost to Seattle City Council member Gene Godden 2 years ago by a 1% margin, a difference of just over 2,000 votes.
In politics today, money plays a factor.
He's well aware the $102,000 he raised was less than half the $261,000 his incumbent opponent had. So would more money have earned him a victory?
It's difficult to know if that would have made a difference in the race. Would we have liked to have had more cash on hand? Of course.
It's not a fair fight anymore.
The City Council has asked Seattle's Ethics and Elections Commission to study this issue, and the results look like this. In 2011, Seattle's winning City Council candidates raised an average of $275,000. That's nearly 6 times what their opponents raised on average, and a jump of $100,000 from 2009.
I think there was a concern that is keeping good candidates from taking the plunge.
Wayne Barnett is executive director of the Ethics and Elections Commission.
That's what you have in front of you.
After months of debate, he's helped craft a proposal the City Council is now reviewing to use public financing in City Council races. Candidates can opt out and raise money on their own, but candidates who opt in would have to get at least 600 donors to give $10 or more. Once that happens, the city would pay a 6-to-1 match on the first $50 from each donor. For that $50 you raise, the city would give you a matching $300. In the current proposal, candidates would qualify for a maximum match of $90,000 in the primary and another $90,000 if they make it to the general election.
We all benefit from a good, healthy debate over what direction the city should be going in, and that this is a way to get that debate jump-started.
But this concept sets off a whole new debate for George Allen.
I think the typical Joe on the street tends to want to see new, fresh faces in elected offices.
Allen, a senior vice president with the Greater Seattle Chamber of Commerce, says the chamber is still studying this issue and hasn't made a decision to officially support or oppose it. Allen sees value in bringing more competition to the city council, but he wonders if voters would support using an estimated $1.1 to $1.4 million per year for political campaigning.
I think the person on the street is going to say, where's my contribution to getting a job or maintaining a job? Where's my contribution from the city to support my aspirations?
This is a reform that is going to make other reforms possible.
Rory O'Sullivan of the grassroots group Fair Elections Seattle says the public financing of campaigns is clearly in the public's interest.
There's not enough time here to sort out every detail today.
O'Sullivan has helped the Ethics and Elections Committee put together its proposal to the City Council as an investment in democracy.
We want campaigns to be about ideas.
O'Sullivan says this can be a win for all Seattleites if candidates can focus on their message, not the politics of who's putting in the maximum $700 donations.
They no longer have to worry about, what does this donor think or what does that donor think. They can make the best decisions, which is what democracy intends to happen.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
The City Council now has to decide whether this issue will be on your ballot, an experiment in political science that's already setting off reactions.
How am I going to fit with that money going to someone I might be philosophically opposed to? When you have a situation where there's more inclusivity, then that's going to be a good thing.